Alright, we are recording. I see the file, so back into the game so we get that audio, and yeah, continuing in Darksiders II Deathinitive Edition. Hang on, there we go. I hit enter instead of space. Yeah, this has been a busy week, but not busy enough that I can't be back in this. It's like the work that I have coming up. I think I can either finish today, some of the work, or it's other stuff that I know I'm not doing until tomorrow, which is sad because I'm recording this on Friday.
This is the tale.
And I do have notes on things to talk about. Probably still ramble, but...
Knowledge recorded, secrets revealed, corruption destroyed. It was the Archon, the scribe told the horsemen. And it was the Archon, on the end of Death's sword.
So, I am now... Well, here, let me see anything in here? I kinda doubt it. Yeah, those I've already got. Let's actually check this side out. Yeah, so I do have some things noted here. One is that the Marvel's Avengers game is currently, as in it started today for me, Friday, yesterday for you, Saturday, since it'll be Saturday, started an open beta on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, so if you're interested in the game, you can check it out through that open beta. Now, it doesn't have the full game, obviously, that would be kind of nuts. There. That actually might not be the right way to do this, by the way. We'll see. No, it looks like it will work. Okay, yep. I was worried that I'd be too far out of range. And... Oh, yeah, I think I do remember those. They, I don't remember if it's Wrath or... and the blue bar. Nope. There we go. Here. Oh, they do also steal health. Alright. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's go back to that. I forgot I had moved off of it. Yeah, so more damage than these. I don't... The health might actually not... The health steal there might not be better. Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Welcome to the Dark Kingdom, horseman. If you're following me. Nothing of the sort. I've come to part demons from their coins, and you from their souls. Are we so different? I'm looking for a key. But of course, Samael keeps many wonders in the vaults beneath the black stone. I have come to trade for what few he would part with. But I fear not all is well in the Red Court. Samael would never let his realm slide so far into nothingness. Beware of what you find on Samael's throne, and whom. Rumors are all that escape the vortex of a mad Queen Lilith who still clings to rule.
Lilith? Why am I not surprised? Samael was there when I fought the Nephilim.
No doubt watching with great interest. The demon Samael plays a game of his own devising, and we are his pawns.
I've heard of this place. The Blackstone.
Yes, the throne of Samael, the Blood Prince, the Red Wanderer. He has many names, yet one home.
Not much left.
Corruption devours the Blackstone, as it has countless worlds, as it will the Forge Lands, the Undead Plains, even Earth.
That is corruption? What does it seek?
The end of existence itself. And in its place, nothingness.
And how do we fight that?
We don't. Your precious balance only serves to stay its hand. But what do I know? I am but a simple merchant.
Okay. That actually would probably be good to get, but... Yeah. Ooh, nice. I'm just here.
A fair price.
Very nice. Alright. Oh, I was looking at my things to sell, wasn't I? Wait, those must be maxed out, right? I can't upgrade that anymore. Bindings here. Where are... Oh, there it is. Yep. Can't upgrade it anymore. Alright. That can be upgraded. No point to it though, since I don't use hammers. So yeah, as I was saying before, talking to him, the Marvel's Avengers is in a free open beta on the different platforms.
More pages, and Baldrum, more keys.
Oh, that's what I do with those. Okay. I'll go get Volgum eventually. My finger kind of slipped and I hit that. Doesn't really matter since... Cool. Yes, there's a part of me that I am interested in the Marvel's Avengers game. But I probably won't take part in the open beta. Just, I have so many other things to spend my time on this weekend. There's... I don't remember what's up with that. I'm gonna go through the side door. But I think that there is something up with... Oh, no. Well, I'm still gonna go through this one. Thought there was something curious about that one. So yeah, I also have the Xbox Series X stuff. Because Microsoft revealed some information about that. It's this round chip and GPU, so some interesting stuff there. Ah, here we are, meeting Lilith. I'll cover that stuff last. I also got some Crisis Remastered stuff and Hitman 3 stuff. Enjoy the snack.
Thanks for the warning. You can come out now, Lilith.
Do you blame me for hiding? You are death. Where you ride, no one is safe. Not even your mother.
You are not my mother.
Did I not create Absalom from the mingled dust of angel and demon? And from that first Nephilim, were not the rest formed? They were brothers to the horsemen. Yet when the riders slaughtered the Nephilim, only you showed remorse. Why did you not cast the amulet into the abyss, as the council ordered? Why spare their souls, if not to one day undo your sin?
My sin? This corruption was born in Absalom. It rises from him like a black tide, and you, Mother, must help me stop it. Where is the demon key?
In Samael's keeping. But he is gone now, and the key has vanished. Oh, don't worry, my child. undone. With this, you can return to the past, to Samael's stronghold before his fall, and find the Demon Cave. I only ask that when you reach the Well of Souls, you will answer your heart and resurrect the Nephilim.
Alright, so yeah, the Void Walker, that's the basic portal gun, has changed so that now I can travel through time. Making this very much like Water Temple. I'm just... Oh, that's right, I almost forgot I do have a point. I think I can't talk to her about some stuff. I don't know. Let's try it.
I don't believe Samael simply vanished.
Death, my love. You know so little about the infernal realms. There is a new order coming. Built upon the fall of man, every demon vies for power. If Samael is missing, he is not the only one.
What brings you to Samael's kingdom?
I am drawn to raw power, and no demon in any realm can match that of Samael. He could have ruled over us all, but now he is gone. And that destiny once again falls to my children. Bring back the Nephilim, and all of creation will be yours.
But at what cost? You still haven't told me where to find the key.
I share Samael's bed, not his secrets. If you want the key, you must speak with him yourself.
Okay. Alright, I don't think I have any... Well, I might end up meeting Samael before long, but, yeah, so the Hitman 3 news that I saw, they shared first look stuff at the Dartmoor location, which is in England. And it's going to be interesting because it will actually have Agent 47 solve a murder mystery instead of just, you know, being there to commit a murder of some kind. But one other thing about that was in the announcement that is the announcement that it will, for the first year, Hitman 3 will, for the first year, be an Epic Games Store exclusive, which I'm sure there's lots of people not too happy about that. Personally, I'm okay with that, although it will be a little annoying to me, because I am hoping I will get to review it, and Epic Games Store still doesn't have... I mean, true, the game doesn't come out until January, but it doesn't have a nice way of capturing screenshots. There are other solutions to that, but it still is, you know, just, it would be nice if it were built in. Oh, I can't go that way. This way, and yeah, there will be a fight. But even though it is coming to the Epic Games Store exclusively, it will still be able to import, to carry over the stuff from Steam. This is... Oh, no, that actually worked. You know what, let's see how that goes. I'm probably gonna die. I am also out of practice, so I've been focusing on other things. At least other games than this or this style, depending on how you want to look at it. I should have tried to get health pots from Ostagoth. Oh, come on. Yeah, go ahead, kill me. I just had no timing at all. But yeah, previously IO Interactive had said that the, no, why not do that now? Had said that stuff, progress and such would carry over from Hitman 2, which Hitman 1 stuff had carried over into Hitman 2, so it should be everything carries over into Hitman 3 ultimately. The Hitman 2 progression and locations, as well as Hitman 1 locations, will carry over from Steam to the Epic Games Store, so that is good. That is good. And they did also state in there that it's a whole, because they're now an independent studio. They had been, I think it was Square Enix. I could be wrong.
I hope the path before.
Was it Square? See, now I'm really questioning that. I don't remember who. No, wait. Because it was also weird, because they... Wasn't it... They left Square Enix, and they were allowed to take with them Hitman IP, which surprised a lot of people. And then they had a deal with WBIE that... so they published Hitman 2, and now they're separate from WBIE, and it's... now they're self-publishing Hitman 3. I think it works out like that. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed the Hitman games, so hopefully it will go well. And hey, because oh, how am I not dead? Come on. There. Sorry. That was accidental. Ow. You know what? Let me try doing that. Son of a... There we go. Yes, it's just him now. Ah, son.
Have you come seeking a slow death?
I'm so glad that we have just abandoned this very stupid game design. I'm sorry, it is just so stupid. The whole, oh yeah, new enemy, tough to beat, you finally managed to defeat it, here's another one right away. No time, no pause. It's like, if you only got lucky, it's not like, you found some sort of strategy that works against them, here's another one, you have no time to think, no time to cover, just immediate stuff up. So glad we don't do that shit anymore. Although maybe Dark Souls games do, but it is just so stupid. And by the way, I was locked on more just so that I could see what the health was. A third. Why not? I can't do that yet. But yeah, it's stupid design. It really is, because it's just so mean to the player. Because you don't get to have in that enjoyment, that satisfaction of, oh, you beat a new enemy. It's a, no, you need to continue to survive. I'm in trouble. Out of line. It's also really annoying. I'm not getting anywhere near enough chaos to just, go to that form. Ow! Well, I'm gonna die. There is... I do not see how I will possibly be able to avoid it. So might as well waste things. There was no opportunity for movement there. This is bad design. And I'm talking about the whole, oh, new enemy, throw in more. It's like, no, you let the player rest after encountering it, because especially if it's you need to figure out timing, you need to figure out some strategy against them, you don't just hurl more at them. It's stupid. It really is just stupid. Because to me, it's too strong a word, but it is kind of abusive of the player. Because it's, instead of letting the player learn, it's just basically taking a bat, beating them over the head with it far more. It's like you hit the player once with the bat on the head so they learn the pain and learn how to deal with it. But then you just keep hammering it with it, and it's like, well, then what's the point? It's like, now you're just beating them on the head. This doesn't further any aspect of design. Doesn't further the game. It's just hitting the player over the head. And it also, like, right now it makes me feel like, oh, maybe I should go somewhere else to try to level up with something. The only problem is that there's no way to. The game is linear enough. There is no place I can go to advance. It's not like I have side quests that I could go and do. I remember doing that in a Borderlands pre-sequel when it was, running up against the very, very bad design there. That is still, in my opinion, one of the worst games I've ever reviewed. That Zarpedon fight. What was it? Captain, Colonel? I don't remember. Horrible design to it, though. I did leave and literally went and did every single side quest I could, so that I could maybe survive that, or still only managed to survive and win in that fight by luck. I'm just gonna die here because it's too much a pain in the ass dealing with 3 of these enemies. Which is so weird because the 2 that spawned in, those look like the mob enemies, just generic trash mob kind of stuff. And yet no, they do a lot of damage and they have a lot of health. It really does not make sense what's up with that. I'm healing, but it's not going to be... Oh wow, somehow that did actually let me survive. Even though it's completely against how the teleport dash has been working since the beginning of the game, which is to not actually teleport you, but to just have you run into the enemy's weapons. Not what I meant to hit, but that's okay. Yeah, the timing on the attacks from these 2 is also such a problem. Because it's like, I can't see them, I cannot track them, what they're doing. Okay, somehow one of them died. Nope. Well, okay, yeah, one of them did die, it's just the other one. I came in with 10 potions, I'm going to leave with just 1 Okay, so the other stuff I got, I already talked about Hitman 3. There's also news for Crisis Remastered, including that, yes, it will also be a Epic Games Store exclusive. Although I don't recall if that did say for the first year or not. It did say for Hitman 3 the first year. Yeah, so that will be a Epic Games Store exclusive. They also gave a new trailer showing off some of the new graphics and such. Which some of them, yeah, I can see that effect being nice. Others, it's one of those. It would have been nice if they had, like run it a little bit more time instead of just doing it the swipe, the crossfade visual effect. I guess the way to put it is I like what I do in the performance analyses and in the reviews, where I do like side and have screenshots that are identical, and we'll just look closely at those instead of trying to rely on video comparisons, where it's like, well, now there's motion that you have to take into account, and the swipe across the frame is also messing with things. Yeah. But one thing that it did talk about that was, I think, interesting. I found it interesting. So it will be using CryEngine's software-based ray tracing for some effects. I don't recall it really. Oh wait, no. There's ray traced reflections. Yes. Did I also see ray traced shadows? I don't remember clearly right now. Well, I'm gonna die now. I don't want to fight him. Yeah, and that is also just cheap design. That legitimately shouldn't be. Oh my god, that's. No. This is straight up, you do not allow any of what just happened to happen in a game. You do not let enemies attack you when you're trapped like that. Because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get away from it, and it was stuck there. I had no way to escape. And once it, respawned me up there, it's no spawn protection at all. No temporary vulnerability. No, it's just attacking me immediately. What the hell? I really cannot help but wonder how this apocalyptic difficulty is set up, because I don't recall being this frustrated with the game back when I reviewed it on what would have been normal. There you go. Anyway, going back to the crisis stuff. So yes, well, we'll do that. It will also have the NK Ray Vulkan extension from NVIDIA, so that, because I'm pretty sure it did say from NVIDIA, because there is also an actual, there now are actual extensions from Chronos in there, in Vulkan, that enable the accelerated ray tracing, but it's not, it's not proprietary. This is, man, this is bullshit. It's like I'm having to fight another one, and it's like, oh, I got one health pot since then. What the hell?
Your head on a pike.
This is a horrible idea. That's why. Because I knew for a time it would be able to just freely attack me, because, yeah, of course there's casting times to all your spells. There's nothing like that for any enemy, of course. They get to do all things instantly. And cannot be interrupted while doing them either. Don't forget that. That is always important. The enemy can never be interrupted. Player, every time. Any and all things will interrupt the player in this game. especially when against an enemy that probably has way more health than it should. I don't even care. But seriously, why do we have 4 of these guys all within the span of about 5 minutes?
Have you come seeking a slow death?
You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna go get myself more health. Something else I'm also a little tempted to do. I don't know if it'll work. I think I can get possessed items from Volgrim if I use the Boatman key. It might not be a bad idea to get one. Because while yes, I will lose out on
I know. I want you to have it, but wherever would you put it?
I would lose out on the healing, but I might be able to do significantly more damage. There's a reason I'm come on, open up the damn door. There you go. So yeah, besides using that VK Ray extension to provide accelerated ray tracing, it also, Crisis Remastered game will support DLSS. I assume 2.0. I don't know, probably after this I will try reaching out. Oh, did not mean. I'll try sending email something to Crytek to see, hey, can I request a review key? Because it will be coming out, it'll be $30. September 18th, I believe? I think that's the day. There. Now to map. Huh. That let me might be Volgrim there. I hate. I just, it's so annoying. The controls to this game are so stupid. They really are. Now what happens if I? Yeah, just like, where does it put? Put me all the way back here, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, this is the Angel area, and yeah, there's a Volgrim. Volgrim spot not far. Oh, one thing though that did occur to me about the Crisis being Epic Games Store exclusive. My guess then, and it's only a guess, but it makes sense to me, is you won't see, if anyone was hoping that, hey, you get a free upgrade because you already own Crisis, or a discount because you already own Crisis. Pretty sure Crisis isn't available on the Epic Games Store. It is available on Steam, but you're not going to see, oh, you have it on Steam, here's a free copy on the Epic Games Store. No, they're not going to link stuff up like that. I mean, GOG does that sometimes, but it's not that common. And it's GOG is not the same kind of competitor to Steam as Epic Games Store is. That those two are direct competitors, whereas GOG is sort of serving a certain niche. I hope I'm not wrong about Volgrim. Yeah, he's just here. So pretty sure all I really have left is the Series X stuff, where they shared a lot of information, including some diagrams on how
You have the coin.
Okay, done. First, let's... I obviously do still have more there. You know, I should also go and turn in the stones. Yeah, I've got more than just that one. Sure, let's... Oh wait, no, those are claws. Okay, that actually isn't so bad. The moment that I thought it was something else. You? Wow. I'm saying it's starting with stuff that I want on it. Well, okay, it's got the frost damage on it. So I can't get that. What's that? Oh. I want health on grit. I should have done this differently. Because it's like, I want to also, you know, boost up other things. Yeah. Ah, I don't want health for kill. That isn't what I picked, is it? Crap, it might have been. Oh, health on crit isn't highlighted, so I can't get that. Damn. There. Yeah. I'll leave that. Yeah. I will lose frost damage on that. Why would I do it? Well, crap. And the funny thing is, I think they did for this, the Deathinitive Edition, they did actually make some changes to this stuff, but clearly they did not catch all bugs. Nah. Need to go back to the Forge Lands so I can turn in the stones. Getting back to the Series X stuff. So yeah, what they showed for the RDNA 2 GPU in there, or it's... At one point I saw something that was suggesting that maybe the GPU in the Series X chip is actually more of a upgraded RDNA 1, so like a 1.5 instead of a straight 2. It's possible when you get into semi-custom that it could be something like that, but anyway, what it showed for the ray tracing basically aligns with the patent that I've talked about previously, that showed the circuitry to accelerate the ray tracing being built into... Oops, wrong button. Being built into the texture processors in the compute units. Yeah, that should be it. I'm just... Dead Wolf. That's right. Let's try and remember what the other one... So... That means then that the ray tracing is going to be an integral design versus a separate circuitry, which is how the RT cores are. And it was funny, there was also a comment made, and it's been a little amusing to me how at least some people are taking this as it's not going to be as good as NVIDIA's solution because, you know, look at how it's built in this as opposed to... So it'll either be doing texture work or the ray tracing work, it can't do both. And it's not separate, and also one of the reps at the thing said, made a comment that developers want to apply this stuff economically, want to apply ray tracing economically, and basically their desire is not to push to groundbreaking new graphics if it means that they're gonna, you know, cripple performance. They want to, you know, have a balance where they just apply the ray tracing where it makes sense, where, you know, improves the graphics quality, or it improves the ability to develop, because that is also a concern. Where the hell do I want to go? Yes, that's okay. I don't know if I can fast travel there without, well, it sounded like I was far in, but okay. I am gonna turn right. I can't fast travel to him, though, unfortunately. And I kind of lost the thread of where I was going with what I was saying, but yeah, it's the whole... I mean, I've been kind of saying this for a while with the ray tracing stuff. A lot of that is just going to be a horizontal movement. It's not going to be a oh my god, the graphics are so much better. It's they look a little bit better, but, you know, it's not like we don't see something already very similar without ray tracing. And it's actually funny, I saw a PC Gamer having two competing articles, one saying how ray tracing is good, one how it's a waste. And I didn't read them thoroughly, but it was kind of funny. At one point I saw a comment in the one, ray tracing is so good. Did I just turn around? I did turn around. It was talking about how ray tracing is so good, and I think at one point in there it basically said that, but you didn't buy the 2080 Ti just for ray tracing. It's like, okay, I'll grant it is a very powerful GPU on its own. But that's not the argument you want to be making with ray tracing on that card. Where it's like, oh, but the card's good even without the ray tracing. It's like, you paid $1,200 for it so that you could have the ray tracing. Saying that, oh yeah, it's nice regardless, is not really the argument to me. And it was also funny, just because it felt more like it was talking about the whole, you know, the future of gaming will use ray tracing. So it's like, yeah, so right now that 2080 Ti not so useful. But I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, definitely AMD having their solution out there, Intel having their solution out there, and the consoles having ASIC acceleration in there. It's gonna come to mean something. Okay. That might upgrade up to something decent. Yeah, right. But it's also just, you know, going back to the whole, that design of the, that integral design and being a hybrid approach, meaning that it can be more easily software controlled. It's like that, I am very curious to see what will happen to that, because I could see that proving more effective, more desirable for more applications than just graphics. I'm getting out of here. Those guys suck. It's like, they're actually not that powerful, but they just, you know, freeze you, and then you get tons of damage from that. What the hell? That's not fun. Alright, I thought I saw one over there.
For you. Where did you find these?
Oh, that's... I do kind of remember that. Alright, let me... I just did something really stupid. Yep. Did I mean to do? Crap. This is another thing that... not the crash. But another thing that I'm kind of glad that a lot of games have moved away from, some have embraced. I remember Borderlands 2 doing it, and people were like, why? Why did you do this? I think Borderlands 2 did. I know the pre-sequel did. The whole stupid, you know, you throw things in and it's, you don't really know what the formula is, but it can give you really good stuff if you know what the formula is. Anyway,
Here, corruption gives way to nothingness. Here,
but
the
yeah, it will
past
be
echoes forward.
interesting to see what
Take
comes.
this,
Oh,
says the horseman's mother,
God.
and you will find my lord.
There we go. Oh, it put me this far back. Okay. But what I was checking, in case you were wondering, was if Steam Overlay is captured or not. Because I'll just pull up the web browser to see what the formulas are.
Go alone. This is no place for a horse.
Yes, it is. I don't remember how you get that one up there. There is a way, I just don't remember what it is. Alright, so there. Save it. Alright, so pulling this up. Should be in the guides, really. Nope. It's not giving me the information I want. There we go. Blackwood compost. Oh, they're called stone bite. That probably help. So, I can get bonus to arcane, arcane critical damage, or arcane critical chance, arcane damage, critical chance, health, wrath, strength, critical damage, defense, and resistance. Alright, I think critical chance, which is mystic power, and health, which is mystic power resistance, would be my two preferences. But I don't want to use up resistance, because there isn't that many. So, come on.
These are for you.
So it's Mystic
Where did you find these?
Power. Yeah, technically. Yeah, I'll play that. Mystic Power. For critical chance. Come on. Alright. And then all 3 mystics would be Arcane +5. I could also, if I spent the resistance, get Arcane critical damage. But it is there's 34 mystic, 25 power, and 10 resistant. So 34 blues, 25 reds, 10 yellow. I'm just thinking. So I already spent 6 and 3. Yeah, I can spend. Oh. I think I can do that much safely, but I don't want to go past that. Alright. Now I need to head all the way back to the tree and yeah. I remember if there's anything else in the diagram stuff, the Series X. Nothing's coming to mind. Oop. And will definitely be interesting to see. Also, I just remembered something else that is kind of funny. Because people have been naturally wanting to compare that that GPU to the Series X GPU against the NVIDIA Turing GPUs to figure out, oh, what's going to be better ray tracing. It's like, yeah, and people are trying to say that, oh, it looks like Turing, the 2080 Ti may still be better. But it also just occurred to me, I'm pretty sure what we know for the Series X, that SoC design, it's still smaller than the 2080 Ti's, and that's including the CPU portion of it. So, yeah. But I don't know, it will be interesting to see what happens. I do know that I would like, my preference would be for the next graphics card I update to be an RDNA 2 so that I can have the ray tracing on the desktop, but it's just I prefer the features and drivers of the AMD graphics cards to the NVIDIA stuff. This one. Just trying to think. Is there anything else to mention? I guess I can mention that. One thing that I worked on this past week is up now. And it'll be on the same channel that this comes out on. A Let's Play Plus, as I call them. Basically, I replay a game that I reviewed previously, but didn't have a review playthrough for. I replayed and captured that and put it up. Did that for Rise of the Tomb Raider, which it's funny. I started off doing these things with Tomb Raider, so the 2013 Tomb Raider. That was back in January. Okay? I have been wanting to do Rise of the Tomb Raider basically since then, but so many things came up. Like, I did the Metro Exodus one, I did Doom Eternal, kinda sorta was the Let's Play Plus for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, where I just continued playing the game, basically finishing off some things and doing the Resistance live event. Hey, that guy didn't spawn. Oh, no, there he is.
You come seeking a slow death.
No, yeah, let's come down here, guy. Bit more room to fight in. Also swap back to that. Since it does actually have use in combat, unlike the Void and Phase Walkers. Ow. Alright. Save. I technically could stop now. I probably should, actually. I'm just... Yeah, I actually am gonna stop now. Because there's, like, puzzle stuff coming up, and I know I'll just keep going that, and I've probably also gone long enough, too. Oh, yeah, getting back to the Rise of the Tomb Raider stuff. Since those are up now. There we go. Wow, I have gone over an hour. My hope is when I do Shadow Tomb Raider, I'll wait and be able to have an RDNA 2 GPU in here so that I will be able to turn on the ray tracing. Because while, yeah, the sun shadows in Shadow Tomb Raider don't look right, they look wrong. They shift the shadows from what are baked in, which makes no sense because the baked in shadows would have been calculated or could have been calculated by ray tracing. And also there was that spot near Kwakyaku where the shadows just disappeared at a certain distance. Again, not what you want. But sun shadows were only on the high and very high setting. At medium you had you had other light sources that would cast ray trace shadows. At that it may be more worth it. And have an actual impact where it's like, ooh, this looks nice. Not necessarily better, but it looks nice. And I wouldn't mind showing that off. But it's just, gonna wait, have lots of other work to do first, and as I said, hopefully I'll be able to have a RDNA 2 GPU to do it. Okay, see you next time, and yeah, just see you then.